Well, for every sell, there's a buy. And one of the ways we redeployed it, the software companies have not done as well as Nvidia, to be
Mm,
sure. They've done well, but not as well. However, we also redeployed a good chunk of our Nvidia, certainly at the later stage of our selling, into Coinbase, which last year actually was up more than Nvidia was. So of course, you're looking at the software companies versus Nvidia and say, okay, maybe it didn't do as maybe the software companies didn't do as well as Nvidia.
mm.
However, if Nvidia is to continue working, we must see this pull through into more of the tech stack. Otherwise, we have some productivity tools and assistants that are working at the periphery of organizations, but are not getting at what Dario, the CEO of Anthropic,
Mm.
calls the central part of organizations. So we do think there are going to be bumps in the road as companies assess, okay, how do I go about doing this and activating it in a way that will put me ahead of the competition? So the race is on, but corporations are going to be methodical. I think a lot more methodical than many believe right now.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Just on Nvidia, what signals would you look for from that company to sort of reinvest, or do you think the opportunity is now sort of gone when you sold it?
Oh, no, no. No. I mean, if there were a significant price correction
Yeah.
around, let's say, an inventory, Nvidia historically has been a very cyclical stock. I remember in 2018 when it benefited from the crypto movement, and it ended up with a huge inventory correction around that, and crypto was maybe 3% of its business, but there was so much inventory building in the crypto space that there was a glut of gaming GPUs. I don't think it will be as serious this time, but Nvidia did drop by 2/3 in one quarter, in the fourth quarter of 2018, I think it was, for that reason. So, again, there are going to be puts and takes and not a straight line. So if an inventory, whenever I hear the word shortage, and last year around this time, that's all you heard about GPUs. Today, you do not hear that anymore. Tesla itself is saying we have no problem getting GPUs. So there could be a bit of an inventory buildup for this reason. One of the biggest gating factors right now for data centers is being connected to the grid. You may have heard about this. You can build a data center, but it's not going to do much for you if you can't connect it to the grid. So that is an issue that data centers are grappling with. Microsoft has said so itself. So again, GPUs very, very much aligned or with the build out in data centers. If that slows down a bit,
Mm.
yeah, we could